What makes you think that I'm an answer if you ain't mine?
Johnathan Majors. Johnathan Majors, over the weekend, had been charged. So he got arrested for domestic violence. He was charged with strangulation and assault. Now, this was breaking news, and normally on breaking news, I'll drop an emergency video. However, y'all know over here, domestic violence or just violence in general is a very touchy subject, especially after the Johnny Depp situation, especially after the Tory Lanez situation, especially after who was it? What was the rock star's name? You know, the weird guy with the makeup and stuff like that. Marilyn Manson. Okay. I was about to fuck up and say Marilyn Monroe again, but no, Marilyn Manson. And so when it came out, what happened with Johnathan Majors over the weekend, I was going to jump on it, but I'm so glad I didn't. I said I was going to wait till Monday, wait for more details to come out. Because I'm going to be honest with you. When it first came out, I don't know what it was about this particular case. I looked at it and I said, he probably did that shit. Like, I don't know what it is. Most of the time when allegations about a man comes out, I'd be like, let's see the facts before we just assume. But it was something about Johnathan Majors and that situation where I was like, guilty. That nigga is guilty. I don't know what it is. And y'all know me. I am not a believe all women type of person, but it was just something in me that was just like, he probably did that shit. Well, I'm glad I didn't come on with that take. Because as it turns out, the person who alleged it has recanted her statement according to his lawyer. So Johnathan Majors' attorney says the woman who accused him of assault has taken back her allegations after he was arrested in New York. Creed 3 actor Johnathan Majors was arrested Saturday morning in Manhattan on suspicion of strangulation, assault, and harassment. Majors, 33, was arrested after domestic dispute that happened in the Chelsea neighborhood. A 30-year-old woman who was taken to a hospital with minor injuries to her head and neck, the NYPD said. Majors was taken into custody without incident, and the woman told officers that she had been assaulted. The lawyer says he's completely innocent and is probably the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows. According to Chandri, the video evidence of the incident, which occurred within a vehicle, and testimony from witnesses will prove the actor's innocence. There was actually more details. I'm trying to see. Hold on, y'all. God damn it. Okay, so here we go. In a statement sent by Kerry Gordon, a representative for Mr. Majors, and attributed to prior, this is from the New York Times, Johnathan Majors' lawyer, Miss Chandri, wrote that Mr. Majors was the victim of an altercation with a woman he knows, that the woman had recanted the accusation, and the video evidence and witness supported this account. God damn it, y'all just regurgitating the same thing. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, well, apparently they're not gonna give us the details. So, I watched Clownfish TV's video on it, and according to some tweets or whatever the case may be, it might have been, this is purely speculation, a situation where he was with a woman and he was texting another woman in his phone, and she took his phone, and whatever happened. But the point is, the lawyer says that in a written statement, the girl has already recanted her statements, her accusations, and what this made me feel like is that I'm kind of disappointed in a lot of people in my space. Like, I could have easily made a video like this and was like, and got the views or whatever the case may be. But I wanted to get all the details. And I guess in hindsight, I probably should have just reported it and not given, my take on it. But like my take on it was like, yeah, he probably did that shit. And so I'm glad that I didn't. So I guess in the future, I should probably just report on it. But if you look at a lot of people, like I'll give you a prime example. Y'all know I watch the Arcade Outpost, right? And sometimes he can be a little outrageous. And he had a thumbnail where it was a picture of Johnathan Majors as Kang, and it was like lock him up. Now it was clickbait because if you actually watch the video, he was saying these are just allegations, that nothing has been proven yet. So it's obvious that his thumbnail was just clickbait, but it's still kind of like I don't know if I really rock with that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gets accused of something, and then everybody else, like a lot of people was just like, kind of making fun of him. Oh, I didn't do nothing. You seen thumbnails all over the place. And I'm kind of like, we know that these false allegations happen all the time. So why are we dogpiling on them? And if you look on Twitter, right, and you look up Johnathan Majors, people are still like roasting him. Like they're acting as though he's already been convicted. Like this person says in less than 24 hours without witnesses, cameras, or photos, the mere mention of Johnathan Majors being arrested has received more outrage and press than the totality of what Dana White received after being recorded hitting his wife. Don't feel like the accuser has allegedly recanted her story, but Johnathan Majors is already being preemptively canceled. The Army just pulled one of his commercials. This is what happens when Me Too and Believe Her goes too far. This woman needs to be held accountable. These are old. It says Johnathan Majors looking at how social media flip-flopped on him in the past 24 hours. No, but really, like there's a lot of people this person says, I'm giving Johnathan Majors the same benefit of the doubt that celebrity media gave Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, Urza Miller, Josh Brolin, and Dana White. It's messed up how that woman recanted her statement against Johnathan Majors, and everyone's like, he still did it though. He paid her. Men have it hard, and y'all ain't shit. Listen, and there's already people like even in Clownfish TV, and I'm a big fan of Clownfish TV. But even on Clownfish TV, they mentioned the fact that they feel like maybe there's some Disney hush money. And that could certainly be the possibility. Disney could have most certainly reached out to this lady and was like, listen, shut up and we'll throw you however. But what's more likely? That he did it and that Disney could actually replace Johnathan Majors as Kang and say that it's a variant? Or that they reached out to this woman and paid her hush money, and she could like slip up and say something about it. Like, come on. He said, "How did Johnathan Majors get famous and canceled in the same damn month?" But okay. And so here's what I wanted to say about this. There is some accountability to be held on Johnathan Majors' front, right? You are Johnathan Majors. I need you to pay. Is this camera on me? I need you to pay attention. You are Johnathan Majors. You are one of the biggest superstars in Hollywood right now, next to Michael B. Jordan, next to guys like, oh my God, like people are talking about you more than Leonardo DiCaprio. People are talking about you in the same breath with Keanu Reeves. You got so much riding on you, not just as a black person, but so many people are eating off of your family, your friends, your best friends from college. You are Johnathan Majors. You are Kang the Conqueror. You are in Creed. You got another movie coming out this week. You was just in the magazine posing. Dog. You cannot be out here arguing with these women, man. You can't do it. You just cannot do it. If you are a man of any fame whatsoever, even me, I'm not even famous, dog. I just got 3,000 subscribers on YouTube. I'm not about to be out here arguing with no female about nothing. You dating somebody, it's my way or the highway. Not because I'm misogynistic or I'm selfish or I'm controlling. No, because I know the power of a woman can actually destroy my life. And so for you to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what happened. Maybe he was texting with his phone and it was another woman and she grabbed his phone or something like that. Maybe that happened. I don't know, but I'm not arguing with you. If you take my phone, I'm getting 12 involved. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm getting the police involved. Period. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I'm gonna tell y'all a story. When I was a 9th grader at Fayette County High School in Georgia, I had a chick, a very attractive girl, and I think I'm pretty sure she had a crush on me or something like that. Very attractive girl. She took my phone and she put it in her chest. Now, mind you, we in 9th grade. This girl she had some C cups. We'll say that. Very attractive girl. And she had my phone and she put it in her chest. She put it in her bra. And, you know, she had big chest for a 9th grade girl at the time, through my eyes of a 9th grader. And so I had to deal with, she was running around, we was in gym class, and she was running around with my phone in her chest, and I felt like it was nothing I could do about it. And so eventually I just stuck my chest out. I said, screw it. I went in her bra and took my phone back. And then she went, and she act shocked. And like, I didn't know what to think. And so I went that entire school day sweating, like I was sweating, thinking that she was gonna go and report me to the principal's office and say that I did something to her. Like I was in class, like. Ever since that day, I've never allowed for a woman to put me in that kind of position ever again. I don't never do that. I try. I won't say never. I try my best to never let a woman put me in that kind of situation again, to where I did something I feel like at any moment she could go and say I did this to her, and then my career or my life is over. So Johnathan Majors, like, bro, there's no way, dog. You cannot be arguing with these girls. You know what I'm saying? You need NDAs. You need something. You need to be watching Red Pill or something like that, dog. Cause ain't no way. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on from that. Do I think Johnathan Majors is innocent? I don't know. Like I said, originally I came off thinking, yeah, he probably did that shit. But I don't know. You know, we'll see. Let's go.
Hey, beat that thing down like you started attention, my baby. You had some plans with your man, just tell him to cancel, my baby. Slide to the crib, look like Dracula's mansion, my baby.